Nico, he's a solid runner, strong runner, and he'll go close to the post and score.
Well done there, and I think just back-to-back penalties and in the end cost Turangawawa Wawa there.
Yeah, exactly, and on the back of two penalties, and it sort of brought them into the game, and just as we were giving the Turangawawa defence a lot of praise, but good solid running, settle, close to the line, and then moved the ball out, and the 13 young, he's a good boy, this boy, who's his dad, or Kiro?
Kiro Nico.
Yes. Kiro Nico, good Matahuru breeding there.
Very famous name in the rugby league circles, of course, the Nico name. And he's definitely showing dividends there. Definitely one of the better forwards, running forwards that Taniwhito has today so far.
Nice and solid, straight. Low point to the ground. Who's taking this kick? Choa Daniela, and there are locked up 6-6 here at Patterson Park. Naruawa here, and pleased to be bringing you this live streaming of this game, of the 7 ends game, and the part that Rangatei play. I know both of us are involved with Rangatei teams. Unfortunately, due to the COVID and Auckland can't play rowdy, but
yes, unfortunately, and I'm hoping by Wednesday we get a call on whether their competition will continue or not. And I know a lot of teams up in Auckland will be feeling the pinch right now as well, not being able to play any sports whatsoever. So. Just hoping that our junior teams get to go back up to Tamaki Makaurau and contest the championship up there.
Now, I hope you're enjoying the live streaming. It doesn't look like there's many people. I don't think there's over 200 here. So
So we're pretty safe at the moment.
We're pretty safe at about 200 and some cars down the back.
And saying that though, Whānau, for those of you who do want to come along, it's important that you know that we are only allowed 100 people at the game, and if the referee decides that there are more than that, or that that there is a risk for the health and safety of all the commentators and the players and the spectators, then he has the power to call off the game. So we do hope that our whānau here that want to come and support their teams do adhere to the rules. As we go back into the field right now, good run there by Kona.
Yeah, Kona, Papita Pinakistro, a beautiful run, and then it's quickly followed up from another run.
Actually a bit of a change of tactic there from Taniwhito, putting the ball quite early in there.
From the kickoff, Now they're 5 metres into the Turangawawa territory. They seem to, the go-to play seems to be Maiha Nico.
Yes, twice in that set now. He's
twice
had a run.
In that set, he's gone. They've gone to him through Corners. He's taken the ball to the line, young Jalen. Going down the short side. Marky J straight over top of one tackler, but picked up by Big Portman, I think it is. Yeah, good tackle. That's a great matchup on that right-hand side.
Absolutely.
Coming to the right, two other kick into the end goal. Well bounced, well received. Yes. Yeah, good boy.
Best set so far from Taniwhito.
Callum Swan, that was a good bounce, but he was in a good position. So just applying a little pressure, a bit of squeeze on them, Taniwhito, but Turangawawa rucking the ball out, and they've been good at rucking the ball out through the middle. So there's a dummy half run, and there's the upper given to one off the ruck, and it's Big Taylor right again.
Another good shot run there, Taylor.
Good young runner, isn't he?
Yes, still going too. Still going, can't put him down. Finally, they're taken by Mahaki.
He gets off him, slow to get to his feet, but hey, the big prop, mate, he'll be leading the yardage plays, and his upper title put in a kick down, and it's going to be the chase, and nice going back is...
beautiful kick and beautiful chase there too.
Led all 7 sets set. Isaac Wilson, old Blousey, making good set. Make sure your players are behind you, boy. And again, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Southwood Tube Mills.
Yeah, Taniwhito were very lucky to get away with that there. A lot of players in front of him when he tapped the ball. Referee obviously didn't see that. But unfortunately for Turangawawa, conceding another penalty.
It must have been back to 10, Rowdy, and they just want to watch that because they're giving Taniwhito some piggybacks up the field.
Absolutely.
And they're better than that, and they don't need to be doing that because they can back themselves. So here's the big 10 for Taniwhito. He's hitting the ball up, and that's Regan Oldham. Yeah, good boy, Regs. Dummy half play.
Another good run, met from some strong defence once again. Numbers in the tackle.
Spreading the ball wide now, going through Nico out to Cornez. Having a good game, young Jaden. Going well. He's linking well in the 6th position. Oh, that was a shocker. Passing, didn't find the man, but is that Mahaki J that's picked the ball up? Taking 3 to pull him down. That's a good run. I love him seeing out wide, playing centre.
Yes, it's good to see him out.
Now they're going to move the ball back to the left. One more into the post. Penalty. What would you do, Rowdy?
Yeah, I'd be very disappointed right now. I'd probably take the kick actually, just to settle our team down again.
It's good to see that you've improved and matured a bit over the years. Normally you'd been hooker, you'd jump the ball, tap and go, and turn it over on the first tackle maybe. Yeah, so it's Tanivaro, good tackle from Turanga Wawa. They meet them head on as they apply the pressure. Tanivaro coming wide, going left, and he looks like he's in. Yep. He beat his tackle, he's going in around behind the post, but not quite getting there. And yeah.
Well done, they obviously made the right decision. I mean, being out there, they must have felt they could read the play better than I could on the sideline here.
Yeah, no, good play from the 7, Tiawa Daniela. Down there, Rakamanga, Ngāti Pikiao connection, Ngāti Mahuta, yeah. Very good play, good on his feet.
About to make the conversion as well.
I just think it's those penalties, those piggyback penalties that are allowing Tanifaro into the game.
Absolutely.
But, you know,
we go back to the start of the game. Of course, Turangawa was dominating there, and yeah, you're right. Due to back-to-back penalties, piggybacks, it's really gifted Tanifaro right now. These easy points.
Yes, let them back into the game, eh? They've been able to, especially those defensive penalties down here. So it's Tiawa Daniela, and he missed it. So the score 16, whānau, if you're listening at home, 16 in favour of Tanifaro. And I hope you're enjoying the coverage. It's a little bit of wind going on down here, but it's a bit cloudy. Hopefully the precipitation will blow over and we won't get any rain. And our friend Mike Wilson might see us and go to the bakery. It'd be nice of him if he could.
It'll be absolutely excellent. Steak and cheese, actually.
Yes. Steak and cheese, chicken.
Some chicken salt on those chips.
Not laminated, marinated. Okay, well, yeah. Just reminding you, whānau, we're here for 3 games, and lovely to be here all day.
Could possibly be. Oh, another mistake there from Turanga Wawa.
This will be frustrating, Coach Leroy Morgan. He needs to get some messages out there. His runners need to tell him to settle down and just go through play the game. Don't try and overplay their hand because they're right in this game, Turanga Wawa.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think the penalty count must be like 4-0. So it'll be. He's going to have a kick again from the. See, now he's 30 metres into the Turangawawi territory, and I'm just noticing the body language is starting to drop some of their heads, and they need to pick that up. And
yes, you can see that absolutely, yes.
And they come back down the short side, they run in.
Oh, good tackle there.
Good defence, good scramble defence, taking him towards the sideline, but he's not out. Going in from dummy half. That's 3. They maybe look to move the ball a little bit wider. Cornez needs to get in there and demand the ball. Get it out wider. 5 metres out, they play. Yes, it comes. Here it comes. Yes, it comes, Cornez. That's the ball. That's the long ball. That's the long ball.
Good run there from Mahaki. Good defence there too on the line.
Yeah. 2 metres out. Taking a lot of pressure, but a good defence. Good read. Good work, Marcus. Good read, Turanga Wawa. Good read. Yeah, that's good work. So Tanifaro coming back through Daniel. He puts the little chip in. Ooh, upper. Twairo gets the ball, but
well done, upper.
Brings out. Well done, upper. Yeah. I don't think it was the best kick.
No, it was not the best kick.
Reminded me of one of Malcolm Notice. What was that part of the
No. As much as I love to be a kicker,
Yes.
unfortunately I wasn't allowed. You wouldn't allow me to kick the ball there, JD. So Patara, don't you kick?
Yeah. Patara, you pass, back up. And back up some more. And after that, back up. Okay, yeah, they're getting a bit of roll on, back to how they started the game. Big
yes,
Portman,
bit of
and that's a
life taken
charge they needed. He'll lift the spirits, and he's still going.
Well done,
but
and
I feel,
Tanifero can see the penalty
I
there.
feel he was held.
Oh, no, I don't know.
No, it's not a penalty, it's a play the ball. Yeah, gets to the fifth, so this... I think they've got the win behind them. Yeah, there's a win, there's win there.
Yes. It was a good kick there by Upper as well, finding the dirt.
Isaac Wilson, Blousey ringing the ball back. He looks like a bit of a David Peachy looking along, the big giraffe legs, and safe under the high ball, and then the winger going in to give them a hand.
Oh, you don't like a bit of pressure? Just,
Yeah, a bit of pressure. I didn't see him fight on the tackle. Yeah. Sounds like getting the 8-minute call. 10-6 whānau, if you're watching at home. 10-6 in favour of Tanifero 17s over Tūranga Waewae. So, yeah, I suppose the last 20 odd minutes, though, the Tanifero have enjoyed some field position. Now their questions are going to be asked on their defence as they get a scrum 20 out. And, yeah, good charge from the Tūranga Waewae 17s. And a good run, yes. And he got it down.
Run.
Oh, referee Jack Ebiars put the players were pretty adamant. It looked like they turned him on his back, but
and try is awarded. Great work there from Tūranga Waewae. And just goes to show when they enjoy a little bit of field position, they can, of course, score.
well, that was on the back of some good charges from the forwards, and Portland they charged the ball, then they put a good kick in, and unfortunately Isaac Wilson for Tanifero spilled the ball or lost the ball in the tackle after he took it, and that's the result. So that's a little bit of pressure in it, and I think they should go up here 12-10 with just under 8 minutes to play. So.
I'm really enjoying their runs out of dummy half, which means that the markers aren't working for Tanifero at the moment. And Tūranga Waewae obviously picked that up.
They aren't. And the A defenders are a little bit slack. They need to get a bit of urgency, the A defenders. But I've seen a couple of prop changes there for the Tanifero team. Aireru Porter coming on, and looks like Sean Rahe coming on. So, good even game though.
Good even game.
And Tūranga Waewae, I think they just got a bit more go forward. They're coming up the middle, they're playing through the middle already.
Yes,
you know, and they're doing that very, very well. Very, very well. Yep, he nails it down the middle, they never ever looked like things. So 12-10 whānau, 5 minutes before half time. Hope you're enjoying the live streaming broadcast here from Patterson Park. It's KD and Patara. And yeah, it's a big day in store, Patara.
Big day, and of course the big games later on today. And for those of you who don't know the history between Tūranga Waewae and Tanifero, if you look at the emblems, Tūranga Waewae of course have the one Taniwha with the one head, and Tanifero with 3 heads. But basically it's the same Taniwha, the same body with 3 different heads on it. And of course if you go to Fraser High School, Tanifero Kapahaka, they're the other Tanifero team who has 2 heads. So Tūranga Waewae has the 1 head, Fraser High School has the 2-headed Taniwha, and Tanifero has the 3-headed Taniwha, but it's all from the same body, and we all won in the one kaupapa. And that's why these games are big, and that's why these games are sought after, because it's whānau against whānau, it's brother against brother, cousin against cousin, auntie against auntie on the sideline, uncle against uncle on the sideline. There's been years where we've had kapahaka battles. You'll have Tūranga Waewae down one end, Tanifero down the other end, and you'll just hear song after song after song, battling it out. And that's the kind of atmosphere that you will see once, of course, all these COVID restrictions are lifted and we get all the masses back to the games.
Easy 10.
Yeah, very good. Great total review. Now, just a little bit of indiscipline from Tanifero has earned Tūranga Waewae the penalty, and they've kicked it out. And a very crucial part of the game. This, if Tūranga Waewae were to, to score on the back end of this set, there'll be, make it that much harder for the Tanifero team. So, I'm looking forward to this roll on. This is going to be big.
It's going to be very big.
It's going to be big. Get them up the post, and here they come again, and bang, up to the halfway. Good 10-metre burst there.
Doing a lot of work out there, that boy. He's doing really, really well.
Yeah. Up the middle, yeah. Good quick play the balls too. I'm enjoying that from Tūrangawawa. They've got some good technique in to play the ball. And now they're looking tackle free, going to the left, a little bit wider, but turning the ball over, unfortunately, and just a little bit into this, maybe too early. Went too early, maybe Rowdy after two tackles. You know, what working for them was up the middle, eh?
Yes.
And now they concede the penalty. So, you know, from being on attack, now you're on defence. And unfortunately, just couple of simple errors creeping into the game. So,
that seems
both
to be the
sides.
difference too, isn't it? It's just all of the tries so far are back on the back of mistakes or back of penalties.
Yeah. Waiting for a football over there. Here we go. We throw it in. They're on the 40, maybe in attacking position, but they're going to have to hit the ball. And there's Sean right here. Oh, excellent! If you run like that, you're going to get put on your back like that.
Absolutely. I'm really impressed with Tūrangawawa's line speed as well. They're getting up really, really quick, and we
got to get a bit more aggressive than my nephew. Otherwise, you're opening yourself up, and that's how you run. Young Haleman, he's hard. He's low pivotal to the ground, he's good yards, and he's middled the ball up to 30 out now. Comes back to the hooker. Going to the left. Good run, 3. Now Kono Kistro. From
settle play there.
That's 4.
The shift of the game.
Now the shift should be on, shouldn't it?
Looks like they're set up for it here. On that middling up.
That's last. That's the final. I would have gone and put on a tackling play on play 4. Kick him behind and
good kick and good chase as well. Well done.
They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, again on the back of a penalty.
Kero.
The try there. Nice weighted kick there. Obviously had a lot of time to look for where he was going to place that kick, and then chased it himself and scored the try as well.
On the back of another mistake though, you know, and that's the disappointing bit for Tūrangawawa. But Jalen Corners, he's actually going really well. He's kicking behind, got the running through and fell on the ball right under the post, and so that puts the score 12-14. It must be very, very close to half-time.
Reminds me of his father. He was a half back in his day as well. Very fit, Damon.
Yeah, Damon, yeah.
And of course, this young boy picked up that fitness as well. I think he's a little bit faster than Damon was back in his day. But
I think he's a bit taller too.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, the mokopono of Bana, of course, and geez, couldn't he play?
Oh, absolutely. Very unlucky to break his hand in the possible and probables games. So could have seen him wear the black and white jersey back in the day. Of course, a New Zealand Māori player as well. During his years as a winger for the Taniwharo Premiers. Oh geez, what are we talking about, 70s here?
Yeah, and in early 80s I remember watching him play against Great Britain and Whangarei, and there's Lee, some of those dark wingers, man, they were good players, but he could play his grandfather. So well done, Jalen. He, you know, and Umu, the other cousin, you know, they've got some good breed, and of course the guy that you and I were associated with, his other uncle, Joseph.
Yes, Joseph.
Yeah, Tuoi, yeah, he could play, and yes, the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree, has it?
No, he's got good stock in those genes.
So yeah, 16-12, half-time's approaching. The match manager's on her feet. Probably get a kick in a couple of one set, but it's just those turnovers that both sides have got to realise that. It's coming down here to Kuno on the centre. He takes it in. He's strong enough to take it. Good boy, this kid. You know, he can play. Good tackle. There you go, one tackle, and that's half-time, whānau. Half-time here in the Waikato Rugby League under-17 competition, and it's...
All right, Father, thank you again for joining us here at Patterson Park. Mo tēnei te pakanga runga I te papatū wāwai o Patterson Park I wainga nui I ēnei kapa e rua ko Taniwharo ko Tūrangawawa. He wai e te iwi, ka paku whakatā tātou I ngā kapa nei e whakatā ana, ka hoki mai mo te haurua o tēnei o ngā kēmu. Tai hoa ake, hoki mai ai tātou. Took us to break my break. Trying to watch this, but it's on. It's
hey, Kitty. Oh, still live there, brother.
Are we? Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sorry, pardon. I thought we were on break. Trying to get off.
Yeah, no. Yeah, 16-12, what are you, fair reflection?
Yeah, I just think that for Tūranga Waiwai, they definitely got the better go forward when they hold the ball and complete their sets. It's unfortunate that through back-to-back penalties and silly mistakes have allowed Tani Whare to gain momentum and then score on the back of that. So that's what I'm seeing at the moment for that.
I agree. Whānau, I hope you've enjoyed the first half. We're going to go to the break. You'll get a shot of the teams. It is half-time here at Patterson Park. The score is Tani Whare 16, Tūranga Waiwai 12. I hope you join us for the second half, and we're just going to go to a quick break, and when we come back we'll have the second half live here at Patterson Park, whānau. So kia ora.
That's me. That is amazing.
I'm trying to watch on the phone, but
Yeah, just when they get in here and we can't see.
Yes.
I was trying to get a...
I'll get the
But it's all right?
yeah.
Awesome.
I'd love one,
Coffee,
thank you.
thank you.
I'll have a while, eh? Yes, please. I should go to the toilet, yeah.
Oh, no, I'll have a chocolate.
Thank you, Trina.
Wi-Fi. Are you connected to the Wi-Fi?
Missed that.
Tony must have tasted it through, eh?
Didn't ball there. Oh, yeah, I got you now, yep. Sorry whānau, nau mai hoki mai ki tēnei te haurua o tēnei kēmu e Wainganui tani wharau me tūranga wāwai, te reanga te kau mawhitu. Ki konei, ki tūranga wāwai, ki runga i te papatū wāwai o Patterson Park. Nā, ko māua tēnei, ko JD, rāu ko pātara ngā kai whakapāho i tēnei ata. He oi, hei te ahiahi nei, ka tūhono mai, ko te hio ngā whānau, o konei anō hoki, ara ko pāni wharekura tēnā, ka hono mai ki te tautoko i tēnei o ngā papāhotanga o tātou. Tikana kia mihia, te reo irirangi o Tainui, Above Productions, ka mutu te whare ariki o tō tātou kingi tū heitia pōto tau te wherawhera te tua whitu. Mōna, e noho nei runga i te hurua tapu, mō ngā tau te kaumā whānai nei, i roto i tēnei rangi tonu. So we're back to the game, whānau, here we are.
Okay, Patara, with your coaching head on, what did Coach Leroy Morgan deliver to his troops at halftime?
I believe this discipline would have been the biggest key for Tūranga Wāwai, to stop giving away penalties and giving tani wharau piggybacks up the field, and of course strengthening that goal line defence as well, and probably shutting down tani wharau's play when they're attacking their line.
Yeah, and I think Coach Wairo, he maybe the same, but just carry on. They will enjoy the wind in the second half, and if they can kick and get field position and mark up, they should be okay. But 16-12 anyway. Predictions? Are you a prediction man?
Well, at this stage, it's hard to say really. It's really going to come down to, as you said, those messages from half-time from their coaches, and whether or not they apply those messages going forward. But it's anybody's game for the taking as far as I can see it at this stage. With Tūranga Wāwai, of course, scoring in the corner there.
Yeah, just on the back 5 minutes after the resumption of the game, and that pushes the score out to 16-all, kick to come. So that's exactly what Coach Morgan would want. A little bit, a little bit against the run of play, because the back end of the game, Tani Wharau were enjoying the territorial advantage, but no, it's not to be. And well done, and two evenly matched teams, Patara.
And Tūranga Wāwai, of course, starting like they did in the first half, with good go forward, and then again at the back of a penalty, getting some easy field position as well.
Fiona.
With Kona, another player who comes from good stock, young Kona there. JD, of course, his father was a Tūranga Wāwai stalwart as well.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. So that first try of the second half goes to the number 2 for the Tūranga Wāwai 17s, Callum Swanell. Callum Swanell getting down after good ball movement and shifting the ball. That's a great kick. That's a fantastic kick.
Well done.
Oh, gee, I'm going to hear about that on Monday.
Yeah. Did you see that kick, JD?
Yeah, well, he said, did you see that kick, Matua? I said, oh, no. But, it's catches win matches, and so can kicks. And that puts Tūranga Wāwai 18-16 ahead with, a fair time to play. But, good on him. Because I know that the kid puts in a lot of practice. He lives and breathes the game, and he's a great kid also. So well done, and a great kick from the sideline upper. Well done.
Sorry, upper. Aroha mai upper. Motaku he. And of course, growing up just across the road from the fields, he's had this as his playground growing up, so definitely made the most of it. Another good run there from the kickoff, making really good easy yards there as well, 40 metres right from the kickoff there.
Just feel the pendulum has swung a little bit, Patara.
Yeah. Again,
and the blue and gold is they're lifting. They're starting to come. And having said that, the wind's dropped, so it's evening out a bit here. But it's 18-16 whānau. If you're joining us from the live streaming at home, unfortunately we can't be here today because of the pandemic. But Tūranga Wāwai have come out the they're much more hungrier in the second half, Patara.
Yeah, running with a lot more conviction as well.
They are up the middle now. Going back to what we identified that worked in the first half, and earning
Silly
the penalty.
there from Tani Whanau.
And earning the penalty. So Coach Leroy Morgan, he'll be happy with this start. They're starting to, I don't say they're getting on top, but they've really got momentum at the moment.
And again, it's those penalties that are really costing either side right now. Kia ora Barney, ngā mihi.
Yeah, I know there's that's the Cardinal sin. Up, he didn't find touch, and there it goes. He hands the ball back to the green and golds, and they're going to be running the ball just over on this side of halfway.
Oh, well done, tackle there.
Yeah, mate.
That was a bit high, obviously, maybe.
I like a
Swinging
bit of
arm.
brutality in the game, a little bit of physical, but keep away from the neck injury, keep away from the arm. Too much Kevin Proctor.
No biting front.
In one word, Patara, was it a bite?
I think
One
it
word?
was.
Well, okay, it was. That's all right. That'll do me. Don't forget, Whanau, we're doing the reserve grade game and the premier game. We our special guest commentator and world famous in Ngaruawahia, Barney Wharekura, will be joining us. So they'll be bringing the A team on for the next two games, Patara.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I think both teams will enjoy full strength today, which is going to be a really big battle.
And with Barney, I hope he's enjoying his lunch.
Yeah,
Before
I think
joins
he
us?
took off to the bakehouse this morning.
Oh, okay.
Doubled up on those snack packs.
Well,
Yeah.
no doubt he'll be
Energised
joining
and
us.
ready to go.
He'll be energised and ready to go.
And of course, we'll be joined by Barney very shortly.
What would you do here,
Patara?
Patara? Take the two, run it. Take the two, run it.
Well, actually, I would probably take the two because there's some things that I think that the team needs to talk about and reassess around
Okay.
their.
So they're going to
penalties.
run it.
They're going to run it. They're not going to listen to me. They're not going to listen to me. They're going to run it.
Yeah, here we go. Big Regan. Oh, good tackle. No, nothing wrong with that. He just turned him over. That was Big Regan Oldham. His brother played here at Tūranga Wawa, going wide on the second tackle. Coming through the middle, Maiaha, straight up, offload. Gee, that plant.
Yes,
And a try. No?
knock on there.
18-16, Rowdy. There was an opportunity for Tani Whanau there, but still anyone's game. But just, if Tūranga Wawa can just watch that discipline and not concede penalties, because they're giving Tani Whanau piggybacks up the field like they did late in the second half, they're going to make it hard for themselves.
Yeah, which is why I probably would have went for the kick. Just a bit of patience. I think we've got a whole half, and to draw the game, we would of course
Start again, get field position.
Field position. Hope for those penalties that Tūranga Wawa obviously keep giving away, and then march our way back up the field again.
So it's Tūranga Wawa rucking the ball back, and they do this well.
They do this very well.
They got very good leg speed. Their leg drive, I'm very impressed. That first 10 metres, they're very quick, Rowdy. A lot of strength.
And already making it
Looking
up
for
to,
a penalty, the sideline.
shy of halfway. Great.
Oh, there's about 2 or 3 knock-ons there.
Yeah, unfortunate there. I don't think that pass was necessary.
Nah, Big Portman Paul, he was better than that. The first run was on, I thought the first pass, but they were just close. They were playing with the sideline. There were bodies in motion, and it was a bit of a crowded space, and maybe take the tackle and then go again. But yeah. The wind is picking up now, and I think that's going to favour Tani Whanau, whoever teams in the later 2 games that play with it, and who's going to use that wind.
Yes, and that's a good call too. It's up to the halves now to make that decision.
Taylor right 2. You can't come round out of the scrum like that and kick the ball out of the halfback some when you're binding.
Well, yes, that's a very junior mistake, that one. The 17s, of course, as we see them, should know better than the prop hooking for the ball.
That's right. And now they're on their own defending their goal line, Tūranga Wawa, and those indisciplines are costing them a little bit, and it's going to be Tani Whanau to the penalty count. I'd hate to see that, Rowdy. From Jack Epia, and it's not his fault. There's just some indiscretions,
Yes, absolutely.
Here we go, the big 3. He hits the ball up and runs the ball up nice and hard. Does Mahaki J. Too tall though. He's tall. He's high. He's high in the tackle. His movement is high. One out stuff.
Yeah, One out stuff there, didn't really run onto the ball as well.
Corness has got to take control now, get a little bit wider. I can see 4 of them, they're within 5 metres of each other. So it's a slow play the ball too, and a slow pass. Oh, gee.
Another good pass out of
And then now it's hot potato. Just got to settle down the young. And I see Utah Wilson running the message. Just got to tell them settle down, take our time.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely. Be patient.
We've got another 30 minutes, team. And they're taken out, so that's 2 they've bombed.
Absolutely, and that's it. Just a bit of patience, completing the set, getting to the kick, and then trying to apply some more pressure on the line. And that's what Tani Whare haven't been able to do this half.
Just apply a bit of pressure. It was a bit messy over here and not very organised. And the 6, 7, 9 have got to come in the spine and say, well, hang on, let's just go forward. You know, we won the penalty, we've won field position. So, yeah, just a bit untidy there from the green and goals. But however, credit where credit's due. They're scrambling well in defence, enjoying the slender lead, 18-16. Tūranga Wawe. So the scrum ball comes wide. Good defence. Good run, Anna. Good tackle. Good run, good tackle. Running it up. You've got to do those hard yards. Unfortunately, our game when you're in year 28, you've got to do the hard yards, and that's what's happening. But they're doing it very well, and they've done it well all game. Have Tūranga Wawe.
They have indeed.
Oh, and they earn the penalty.
Again, on the back of that strong running you're talking about, just making the defence work a little bit harder than they want to, I think, and yeah, just a little bit too much aggression in the play of the ball, giving away the penalty.
Yeah, those are coach killers. I hate those. You know, 4th tackle, you've done really well, and you kick it out. So it's going to be Tūranga Wawe to start right on the halfway mark, and the 6 passes it to the prop, and he hits it up, and getting a bit of forward momentum, a good 10 metres, and held in the tackle. Now it comes back out to Big Portman, who's run off the ruck. He's using him in number 4 jersey, but he's playing like a prop, isn't he?
Yes.
So he's 30 out in front of the post. Either way, looks like they're going to go to the right, and they do. Come through the right, and good ball, good short balls, a good gap running. That was a good ball. I love that play. Go to the line, he gives his support runner and puts him in the gap, Big Taylor right. Now the dummy half one out. Now you want to look to go a little bit wider. Either way, look at it on the right there, Patara.
Yeah, they've got the good depth there as well. They look like they're going to go that way as
Halves
well.
needs some vision. No, we come back to the left. Up it goes himself, and that sort of play he needs to get out of his game. Yeah.
Especially when you've got numbers.
Yeah, you got to play for your team, because it's the 5th and final. Come to the right, they're kicking in there. Yeah, there you go. You see, there you go. And I'll set up on the right. You just need that vision, and I noticed that right through the grades part of the 6s and the 7s have got to have vision to move the ball, but it becomes a physical thing. I'll step, I'll go myself, and turn the ball over.
Those dummy half passes really need to pick up for Tani Whare. Tūranga Wawe there with good pressure on defence. Pinning, of course, Tani Whare into their own 20 as they battle out to score another try here.
Especially there, that's a dangerous turnover when you turn out from your line, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, very silly one as well, real basic. Just
and they're hammering the line. Big Taylor, no, it's inside ball, and they just got a little bit of their tails up to Tūranga Wawe, and rightly so. They're enjoying a bit of field position. Hello, the whistle. The whistle is gone. Not quite sure what that penalty was for, but are they going to run it or they're taking it through? Oh, young sides, they like to run the ball around. They're coming right. Big Portman coming to the centre. 2 would have given them a 4 point. So the tackle, there's a lot of action going on the ground in there. Okay. 10 metres out. Young Te Cowan caught with the ball. Bit of a slow the ball. Coming right. And the big 3 as they go at the line. I'll be looking for that quarter here. Boy, where is he? Young Taylor, get him into that dummy half roll. He's dangerous. Look at him. They're going to go wide. 1, 2, 3 ball. There's a good hole there. No, it closes. What tackle number we're up to, Jack?
That's good call.
Meter out. Bring the big fella in. No, you got to get more smarter. You got to think smarter football. That's one out football. That's park footy. Okay, and then they kick back like that. See? Yeah, you got to have a bit more initiative. You got to be smarter. What about a back-to-back set? You know, what about going wide and some angle runners and getting young Koreheki in there? He's a very good player if you're going to have a go at 9. So it's not quite finishing off. It's going to be a scrum handover. So 18-16. I think we're about halfway through the second half, Rowdy. So yeah. What is tap 20, is it? Tap 20? Yeah.
Oh, it's
tap 20, come out, bring it out 20.
Must have been a knocker on them goal or something. Lots of things.
Oh, there's our score, I think so. One off the ruck, they'll just go down. I think it's now about playing field position. We're enjoying that big win, big down kick, get down D up, force the mistake, you know. Take 2 or 3 in for a settle.
Yeah, Owen needs to take charge there. He's got a good boot on him too, and he should recognise that he's got the
Use the elements. Yeah. So that's 3 plays, coming to the right again. Back into the big prop forward and hits it up. Yeah, good run.
40 metres into the opposition half there.
Going down the short side, they've been going down there all day. So what are we in, tackle 4? Here we go, put that up. Big ball.
Good catch there
Yeah,
from
good catch.
Mahaki, and a good offload as well.
Mate, Mahaki J. Waddell, take a bow.
Yes, that was absolutely fantastic. I think Turangawawa went to sleep there. Their centre and their winger obviously didn't contest that ball.
You got to contest it. It's aerial. But to be fair, you know, he's 6'4" against a woman 4'4".
Yes,
so you know, but the kick was right on the money, and that pushes 2018 kick to come. But a good set, good to get to completion. You know, good to get to completion in that wind, and yeah. So I can just sense a little bit of field position, wind dominating the games this afternoon. Rowdy, you know, whoever gets field position and uses it, ruck it in 3, kick it down and D up, make it hard. Every yard you want to make, you got to earn.
Absolutely.
Okay, and the other thing, Rowdy, is as a kick is always as good as a chase.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Kicking only. Yeah, exactly right. It's as good as a chase.
So tell Daniela, he's going to look to put them 2 points up, and that 2 point down here, yep, down the middle, slightly to the left, so they go ahead 22-18. Looking forward to the games coming up though, even this reserve grade game,
It's
really
huge.
mate, you know.
Huge for both
Marky
clubs.
Wyman boys and all, what's your older brother, Cliffy Moana, you know, it's going to be good with the brother and his team. Mate, they went winless in the first round, 0-4, and they've won the last 3, so...
they'll be looking to keep that roll on, won't they?
Yeah.
Of course, Turangawawa will be here to say something else to that, and of course, Barney Whareku will be joining us later on in the broadcast, whānau, and I'm sure he'll have a lot to say about where Turangawawa is at, which will be really good to add to our commentary today.
Yeah.
And unfortunately,
I think
we
it'll bring
yeah.
balance to our, you know, me prop, you hooker, Barney be the other prop,
Yeah,
you
there
in
you
the
go.
middle. Yeah. But we're here for the game, whānau, and then hope you're enjoying the coverage. We're kicking off for the 17s after a try to the Taniwharo number 3, Mahaki J. Hit it wide. I hope you're enjoying the game. Hope you're enjoying lunch. And, well, that's a good charge. That's a very, very good charge. So from the kickoff, the Taniwharo. And that's another good charge.
That was a nice, good textbook tackle there.
Yeah, good run, good tackle. Cornish goes to the line and he's a bit hesitant. He shapes. He goes to. He stand on his feet though. He's still on his feet. Out the dummy half goes his big Mahaki. Yeah. And here we go, Maioha going backdoor play. Tiawa got to put the ball in front of him. Out to Cornel Pestro. Coming down that short side. Here we go. Same again. Repeat it. If it worked once, it worked again. And they're going for it too. And they're going for it. Great cape. Great cape. That's the young, the fullback there. Young Koreheke, young Tahere. Great
Well
take.
done. It wasn't an easy kick to take too. It was
Not at all.
wobbling in the air.
But if you kick to the right of the post like they did last time, why don't you go back there, Randy?
Absolutely, it worked for them, didn't it? So, and you had Mahaki out there, and as you said, you pointed out 6'4".
Good ball.
Excellent
Good
ball.
ball.
excellent run.
Good ball from the big fella, and
unfortunately-
it's turned over. Take the tackle, the pun looks good, you know.
We'll see if they notice that and go for the kick here again, if they can hopefully complete the set. Met with some good defence there from Turangawawa, good line speed there.
Young Henry Cameron there, Elliot Cameron, Waipa. Young Moko, you got to run hard, son. You can't tuck the ball under the ground and run like that. You got to put your head down. Yes, you got to run harder, son.
Okay, we're going to have a
Referee
conversation
Jack
with our
EPR.
sideline here to see what happened there.
He sort of didn't want that ball, did he, young Moko? And he's been going well, to be fair to the young fella. First year up there, but
I think he just had a quick peek at the defensive line just before he got it, I think.
so he's going 50-50 call. He's going to go with the penalty. When the touchy comes on, there's a indiscretion. Eh?
Yes.
Because if he wasn't, he wouldn't be coming on, would he? Where's he going to run? Here we go. Oh no, he's on
We'll
scrum.
go with the knock on.
Why did we stop the game? Why did we stop the game? Brendan, why did we stop the game when the ref had it and thought
It
it
was
was a
quite
knock-on
easy,
call?
just a little bit of a,
Yeah.
bit of sign language would have helped there.
So they're going to have to go 80 metres are the Turangawawa side. I think there's just over 10 to play, so good scrum. They're moving the ball to the right and out to the big fella. They're going to the go-to man. Eh? When you need your go-to man to offload, but he needs to take someone with him, bro. Yes. Big Portier. You know, he can offload a ball, man, but he needs to take one of those fast fellas around. Someone fast like Barney Wharekura maybe.
Oh, it wasn't his
First
fault.
speed
Yeah,
step. And lost the ball. There you go. I think this is
It's
where
unfortunate they lose ball. They seem to have gone away from what was working for them, and that's coming up off the ruck and those dummy half runs. I think they need to be full hicking.
Well, both sides there. We just saw young Moko for Tani Wharau and now we lose the ball. And it's their carry. It's how they hold. You know, they got their carry has got to be correct. Their hold's got to be correct. And when they go to ground, you know, and their loose carries are turning the ball over. And so, you know, both coaches can work on that because it's costing them, eh? So from the scrum, Turangawawa run it out to their left, playing towards the high school end now. 22-18 is the score. First tackle, one off the ruck, coming back through to the middle. Yeah, that's a good run. Down and up now, boy. 15 out from the try line. Oh, they're trying to cut it back round the back and play basketball, I think.
Oh, yeah,
But,
they seem to be
you
running
know,
right back
it's
into the defence.
Easy,
there.
yeah. Making it easy for the blue and golds, the Turangawawa. Little boy on the ground there getting caught. Coming wide. Here's Mahaki, long ball. Again, put the ball through the hands. You do the whole Hail Mary, and it's a windy go here, and just a little bit of lack of what do you call it, patara? Just a lack of knowledge, just a lack of skill.
Just overplaying their hand, I think. Just
seems to, yeah.
you know, trying to score on every play, almost. You know, instead of just settling it up and then really working and earning the right to spin the ball. Winning the battle up front first.
But I guess what's saving Tani Wharau is the field position. You know, they're 20 out, so they're gonna need a break. And there's young Upper. He goes through the gap, and he's got some wheels too. Jeez, playing well. Going to the right now.
Turangawawa need to really secure the ball here and get to the end of their
I
set.
like that second row, that Tomlinson, Puka Tomlinson, even that Courage Pohipi. Gee, good players, good back row. They go well, down and up. That's the call from the Turangawawa bench, and that's exactly what you want. Down and up. There goes the big 8, Boston Nataki. I wonder if that's his dad who used to play in the prop and coach the reserves for a bit there, Nataki. No, maybe not. He looks a bit faster.
That's his uncle.
That's his uncle. His uncle. I hear it's his uncle coming from the sideline. So yeah, good set.
Yeah, good set from
But they've got to back it up now in the D, and this is where you break their hearts and you kick the ball back down and you turn your team around. And they've got to tramp all the way back down there, right?
Yeah, nice and early
Before you
too,
make the
good
mistake.
call,
Yeah, that's the one. Used to do that a lot of time. And there's Big Mark. Yeah, he's coming. He's getting his hands on the ball and down up. Yeah, play the ball. That's it. There you go. Must have been here and heard us.
Yes, found the ground too. There's nobody home. Well done, good chase and bringing them. Yeah, well done there.
That's the
Fullback got
tactic.
caught out
Well
of
done,
position.
Tiawa Daniela. You know, turn them around. See, look how they're coming back. And that's what you do offside. You turn them around and you speed the game up and you make them think, oh no, we've got to go 100 again. Here we go.
It's a good ploy there. They obviously heard you there, JD.
Yeah. But I think for Turangawa, if they can get some of those fast men, little Teo Cowan and Upper, they've got to go to the line. Upper just about broke through the line there. Got to get his ball in his hand a bit more. Go to the line, put some footwork on, but take someone with you. Take a centre with you. You know, here. You know, and Big Portman will get the ball because he can offload. He's probably the best offloader on the field, Portman.
Well done.
You know, he's probably the best offloader. And if he takes someone with him and he turns, you know, give him a short ball. But it's all about defence now. They're going to have to watch out of Damia. Tony Farrow asking the question. It looks like it's on the left. They're going to have to go wide. No, he doesn't. Throws the dummy in.
Probably could have thrown the ball there.
That's called a white line fever, Jalen. You've got to move the ball. You're a 5'8". You've got to set your players up. Young Maio, he's in. He's in.
Well all day. Stretches out the score to try.
Yeah, that's that Nico blood coming in nice and strong. Oh,
Yeah, from the back of that really good kick and field position again with a beautiful chase. Obviously there as well. Caused the Turangawawa to defend again their line.
yeah. So what did we talk about earlier? The kick was only as good as the chase, and there were 3 Tani Whanau fellas down there, so that was clever play.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do that again off this kickoff as well. Look to kick early and turn the defensive around.
Get them 3 in and get it down there, eh? 3 in and get it down there, but hey, never ride a blue and gold side off at Patterson Park.
Never.
I've seen some comebacks here, brother.
Never.
I've seen some comebacks all right through the grades, under 6s, right through to the bloody Masters.
I have been on the back of those comebacks. It's absolutely shattered me. Thank you, Tangata Hirangi, just to throw a name out there. I remember we were winning. I think you were coaching us too there.
Oh, no, I just remember I remember 2006, the first Waikawa, mate. It was a 4-on-1 overlap. We kicked and Tangata fell on the ball and he's never let me forget. It was full time.
Hey, I think he made the whole crowd in that game. I remember that one. Just pointed to everybody, yes.
Oh, jeez. I think him and the other. Yeah, but it's all good. It's football. That's what it's made of, eh? And yeah, so don't ride off the side, any side. But you know, these boys. This boy Taylor Wright, he's been outstanding, and so has Tahiri Kao Koreheke. So 28, 18. So we're going back to halfway. Just see what they've got to do now. Do Tani Whanau tighten their grip on the game? And yeah, you're right. I'll be taking 3 in and whip it down there.
Yeah.
Just looking at the body language of the big fellas coming up from Tani Whanau, from Turangawawa. But I've been impressed with both sides, Rowdy.
Absolutely. It's really been the penalties that Turangawawa have been giving away that's really spoiled their game today. Other than that, they've been playing absolutely fantastic up the middle.
Actually, I thought their pack was on top of Tani Whanau through the first 30, you know? They were making good yards. Haven't seen much of...
Yes.
We're looking at the side, and here we go. He's been outplayed, actually. This boy's outplayed him. This he's probably the best forward on the park, actually, at the moment.
I agree.
Yeah, straight running, 2 tries. Markey has got himself into the game in the second half, and now the roll's starting to come. The roll-on's starting to come.
Nice run from dummy half there from our winger.
Yeah, Mahaki Wilson. From under 15s, Mahaki,
Another good
the
kick
9,
at the
yeah,
back.
played very well. He's a captain of our 15s, and of course our competition is suspended. Yeah, good field. That's smart football. I love that. That's good coaching. That's good, you know, good intelligence. You D up now. they turn around, they've got to go another 100. Yeah.
Yeah, well done. I think this is where they need young Koroheke to come into dummy half and take some runs out.
I think so. He's been absent in the second half. I think he's wasted at fullback.
I
Rowdy.
do too, actually. I think he's a fantastic
He
hooker.
needs his hand on the ball. You know, he needs to get in there and take some dummy half runs, or some scoots, because he's very elusive. Oh, here he is.
Oh, that's right. He's on the sideline.
He's on the sideline. Must have taken a knock. Yeah. Yes, he's on the sideline. Yeah, working the shoulder. Here he goes, Big Portman.
Oh, he does well to stay in there. Too big for them to take him out.
That's that offload that I like. It was the fifth, but
Hey, good yards nonetheless.
yeah, very good yards.
The Tūrangawawa should be happy with that, even though they didn't get to the kick there. They still got into the opposition half.
What do you do? 2 in a game, kick down, repeat the set.
Yep. You feel the wind starting to pick up again, so this has been a good time to do it.
Must acknowledge all the other 17 sides in the Grade 2, Matangi, Alan Gillard and his boys.
You need to get back out there, boy.
College Job Boys and Tigers. Need you out there, boy.
Need you out there, bro.
Are you injured? Oh, look, thank you.
Got Barney's, his sugar.
As we do, whānau that's watching there, we know a lot of these players, so we tend to talk to them while we do the commentary as well.
Yeah, I thought we'd gone to a break. Jeez.
Coffee break, mate.
Yeah. But yeah, so a little bit of injury to our man Tahiri Korehiki on the sideline, but we're talking, and yeah, another kick.
Oh, there should be a penalty there to Tūrangawawa. Their player taken up before he got the ball. That's what it seemed like from my end. What's the referee calling here?
Knock on.
Oh, okay. Did he knock it on? Then got tackled. Oh, I see.
So it'll be a.
Taniwharo feed.
This could be the game right here, Rowdy.
This is where they need to close it. Absolutely. Just hopefully they have a little bit of patience. Just run the setup.
No, I've noticed that. I've noticed that with Taniwharo actually just a little bit impatient in some of their plays. Get the execution. You've got to earn the right to, you earn the right to move the ball around by going forward, Rowdy. Eh? You've got to lay the platform and then go to the edges.
That's it. Have faith in the process.
Going to. Ooh. Now it's open. Now it's open. Now it's open. The call comes from the Taniwharo bench. Going to the right.
Just went to sleep there in the markers.
Mahaki Wilson, my little under-15s captain, been called up due to the injuries. 2 got called up from the 15-year-old side. Oirerua and Mahaki Wilson, and opened up like the Red Sea. Like a kina from the Wairarapa. Nice and fat.
I could deal with a bit of those kinners from the Wairarapa right now too. This is a bow.
Yeah.
Regardless of the scoreline right now. Alright, fine. As you know, I did hit my head yesterday, and I'm about to get a whole lot of commentary about it very shortly.
We're just going down the sideline to Harley Rohi on the sideline.
You want to come over here, Hal?
Yeah, how's
Come
your
over
team
here, mate.
looking for this afternoon, mate? 3 o'clock kickoff. How you looking? How's the team looking for the premiers? You looking forward
Come
to
over
it?
here,
Yeah, mate. We're as good as we can be.
bro. Jump in there, Hal.
I'm getting pointed at 2 positions here.
No, right there, bro.
Yeah, so a big game, a couple of big games, and of course we're having the expert commentary of Barney Wharekura joining us after this game, and we're looking forward to that. But joining me right now is the coach of the Taniwharo Prems, Hale Rohe. Kia ora, brother, morena, good lunch?
Morena, still morena, is it?
Still morena or
I think it's
afternoon?
afternoon, mate.
Yeah.
Is it? Afternoon, eh?
Just, how's your team looking for this afternoon? Yeah, full strength?
Oh, we've had to deal with a few injuries this year, to be honest, and we've still got about 3 boys out and injured. A couple of boys got injured last weekend, 3 of them actually. One could be very serious and out for the whole season,
Oh,
which
gee.
is one of our back rows, Tommy and Morena. going to be a big loss if that is the case. And Te Nangahi, we also got injured last week, and Te Rongopai Murray.
Okay, a few injuries in the camp, but the kick unsuccessful. There goes the full-time hooter, 32-18. 32-18, but yeah, all of us anyway, H for this afternoon, and we're looking forward to the game, and I guess we should just count ourselves lucky that we can play the game.
Yeah, beautiful day for it.
Thank you.
Awesome setup you guys got here.
Yeah, no, I
Chocolate
just
biscuits,
it's got
hot dogs.
HIA with our man here, so
Yeah.
Oh,
mate.
yeah. But the wire's still working as it always does.
Mate, you took an awesome hit yesterday, mate. I wouldn't hesitate to put you back out there today. You told me you're ready to go.
Okay.
Don't entice me.
Now, gentlemen, have a good day, eh?
You too,
Thank you.
brother.
Yeah. Okay. Final score 32. Tani Wharo, Tūranga Wawa 18. For you, Pātara, your impressions of the game?
Yeah, I just thought that both sides have absolute talent out there, and I thought that they both played really strong, especially in the first half. Thought Tani Wharo, with their discipline in the second half, ended up winning them the game, and unfortunately for Tūranga Wawa, it was the opposite. I think that this could be a prelim to the finals if both teams pick up their game and play to the best of their ability.
Yeah, I think so, Rowdy, and you know, I was pretty impressed. Young Tahere Kao Koreheki was going well until injured. I thought probably the halves could have done a little bit more. I think Te Ao and Upper could have taken the ball to the line a little bit. They were sort of overdoing the play to Portman. They were going to Portman and looking for the offload, and he is the best offloader on the field, no doubt about it. And they went to him late in the game a few times, but unfortunately, you know, it wasn't enough. And I thought they played very well. I thought they were very well in the first half. Tūranga Wawa, their go forward was exceptional.
Yeah.
You know, and they just couldn't play off the back of it. And that's where your halves need to tie in and play off the back of the go forward. And unfortunately, that didn't happen. In the Tani Wharo side, I thought Maioha Nico was probably the player of the day for me.
Yes.
Yeah, outstanding. Young Jalen Cornes had a good game in the sixth position. And the little under 15 hooker Mahaki Wilson, he you know, took a nice try, gave good delivery, and yeah, in the end, I suppose, could you say the right result? I actually thought it was a bit closer than the score indicated. Actually,
I do too. I also do.
I think, you know, very two evenly matched sides, and they're going to have a good little comp this year. These two teams.
Yeah,
Yeah, they you know, they're going to go hard at each other, and that's what you want. You wouldn't want it any other way.
It's good to see, like, you know, as I look at those players, and you know, we're a bit old in the tooth now, but just seeing the tamariki of the players that we've played against and coached against, to be out there and seeing them grow, makes me feel old, but at the same time very proud of both clubs and what they're doing with our juniors.
No, well done to both clubs, and well done to Jack Epia and Berta and Brendan. You know.
Actually, you're part of the Māoris tournament as well. Waikato Māori looking promising in this grade as well.
Yeah. We don't have a luxury of numbers, a quantity of numbers, Rowdy, but we have a quality, and a lot of these boys will make up their squad. And Coach Turi Nāwheka and Lionel are taking the Waikato Māori 17s, Turo. Yeah, they've got plenty to choose from. I was very impressed with the big 10 for Tūranga Wawa, Taylor Wright.
Yes.
I thought he had an outstanding game.
Yes, and he'll be a shoo-in.
No, big rangy Paul Harrigan type prop, and trained hard, played well, tackled well, and he every time he touched the ball he was a danger. But again, to play off the back of him, you need a support runner. You know, 8 and 11, 10 and 12. You know, and if you have those runners, can keep the flow on, can keep the. Very good, well done. Both teams played in good spirit, I thought. Well done. Okay, Kitty.
Okay, Kitty, well, we'll look to go
wrap,
for
is
a
that
break
us?
here and before we come back with the reserves game, and we'll be joined, as we said, with Barney Wharekura, te honga māngai o te karapune o Tūranga Wawa. Kui anō hoki ka hara mai tō mata nā taha, ki te tautoko I tēnei o ngā kaupapa nui whakaharara. Ara te kēmu I wainga nui ngā kapa tuakana nei o Tani Wharo me Tūranga Wawa. Kia ora. Kapa.